Hey, what is going on, everybody? Today we're back here, WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Coming off last week, go to our calendar here, today's show, we're going to be working our way to NXT New Year's Evil. Leading out to that, the Royal Rumble. So we got a big month of January coming up here. Just a little recap. It's been a few days, but we're back here. Do a recap of our champions. Alright, our WWE champions, Randy Orton. Our IC title belongs to Karrion Kross. Our tag titles, hashtag DIY. Our men's United States champions, Bobby Lashley. Both Money in the Banks have been used up, so we won't go into that. Working our way over here to NXT, we have Dijak, our current World Heavyweight Champion. Briggs and Jensen, our tag title holders. We got Butch with our International Championship. We got Gringo Loco, our NXT Heritage Champion. Gigi Dolan, our NXT Women's Champion. And Lash Legend, our NXT Women's North American Champion. Make our way here to SmackDown. We have Raquel Rodriguez. She is reigning World Heavyweight Champion. We have Bianca and Jade holding those women's tag titles. Tiffany Stratton is the women's United States Heavyweight Champion. And our WWE Divas Champion belongs to Lola Vice. So yeah, big month here. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, kicking off the show, Monday Night Raw, we have Nakamura with a victory over Karrion Kross. Ivar gets a win over Tonga Loa. Tommaso Ciampa with a victory over Carl Anderson. Akeem picks up a big win over Finn Balor. Baron Corbin gets a victory over Solo Sikoa. AJ Styles with a victory over Drew McIntyre. Cody Rhodes gets a victory over Gunther. Seth Rollins defeats Roman Reigns. Had a little help in his corner too. In our main event, we have a triple threat match with The Miz getting a big win over Dirty Dom and Sami Zayn. Alright, over here to NXT. Kicking off the show, we have Lexis King defeating Joey Janela. Tyler Breeze with a win over Wes Lee. Roxanne Perez gets a win over Indy. Charlie Dempsey with a victory over Tyler Bate. Dijak gets a win over Butch. Tegan Knox with a win over Carmella. We have a fatal four-way match with Matt Cardona getting a huge win over Trick Williams, Omos, and Bronson Reed. We have Ethan Page defeating Dragon Lee. And in our main event, we have a tag match with JC Jane and Eve Torres defeating Lash Legend and Delta. Alright, making our way to SmackDown. We have Zelina Vega defeating Rhea Ripley. Ivy Nile defeats Lola Vice. Caden Carter with a win over Alba Fry. Tiffany Stratton with a victory over Sol Ruka. We have a tag match with the champion Raquel and Maxine defeating Alexa Bliss and Lita. Beth Phoenix over Maurice. We have another tag match. Nikki Cross and Natalya defeats Nia Jax and Elektra Lopez. 6 superstar triple threat tornado tag match. Say that 5 times fast. But we have Asuka and Kerry with a victory over Dakota and Bayley and Bianca and Jade. In our main event, in a steel cage match, we have Charlotte Flair defeating Liv Morgan. It's kind of good seeing Liv in the main event. I don't really think we've seen her do much yet. And things are winding down, so. Alright, Monday Night Raw. We have Roman Reigns over Gunther. Finn and Damian Priest defeat AJ and John Cena. What a power team that is. The Miz defeats R-Truth. Kevin Owens over Drew McIntyre. Baron Corbin defeats Andrade. Carmelo Hayes over Nakamura. We have Randy Orton over Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins defeats CM Punk. In our main event, we have Chad Gable over Elton Prince. What a main event that is. Oh, 2K, man. Alright, kicking off NXT, we have a fatal four-way match with Tyler Bate getting the victory over Dempsey, Butch, and Oba. Stacks gets a victory over Oro. Blake Christian and Axiom defeat Briggs and Jensen. Dragon Lee gets a win over Dijak. Eve Torres defeats Indy. We have Tyler Breeze over Wolfgang. Bronson Reed, Big Bronson Reed with a victory over Almost. That's a big boy match there. We have Tegan Knox defeating Roxanne Perez. In our main event, we have Ethan Page defeating Trick Williams. It's Thursday night, so I can only mean one thing. It's SmackDown time. Alright, kicking things off, we have Michelle McCool defeating Lita. Liv Morgan gets a victory over Zelina Vega. Bailey and Dakota with a win over Raquel and Tiffany. That's a big tag match there. Naomi defeats Sol Ruka. We have Asuka and Kerry, man. They're doing pretty good, man. We're getting some victories. They got a win over Piper and Chelsea here. Beth Phoenix defeats Shayna. We have Becky Lynch over Lyra Valkyria. Charlotte Flair gets another victory, this time over Nia Jax. In our main event, we have Jade and Bianca defeating Alexa and Tiffany Stratton. So our tag champions coming out strong in the main event. Alright, we're moving to our next show here. It's the week of NXT New Year's Evil. Kicking things off, Super Cena gets a victory over Drew McIntyre. We have Tama Tonga over Luke Gallows in singles action. Kofi defeats Julius Creed. A lot of tag team singles action. We have Jacob Fatu, for some reason, with Baron Corbin in his corner. He defeats Andrade. We have Akeem and Razor with Alex Shelley in their corner. And they defeat Finn and Damian Priest with LA Knight in their corner. This is a weird Raw. The Miz defeats Dom. Gunther with a victory over AJ Styles. Seth Rollins defeats Kevin Owens. And in our main event, we have Nakamura getting the victory over Dragunov. Alright, NXT. This is a big show leading into the PLE. And kicking things off, we have Lash Legend picking up a victory over JC Jane. We have the Coffee Bros picking up a victory over Briggs and Jensen. Carmella defeats Indy. We have Butch defeating Andre Chase. Oro gets a victory over Stacks. Dragon Lee gets a big win over Almost. That's a big size difference there. MVP was in Almost corner for some reason. Tyler Breeze gets a victory over Wesley. We have Blake Christian picking up a huge win over Tyler Bate. In our main event, we have Delta as our special guest referee. We have Gigi Dolan defeating Blair Davenport. Alright, Thursday night, SmackDown time. The women's champions kicking things off with a victory over Zelina Vega. Chelsea and Piper with a victory over Ilsa and Alba. Scarlett gets a win over Nikki Cross. Valhalla defeats Beth Phoenix. We have Dakota and Bailey picking up a victory over Kaden and Katana. Liv Morgan finally getting back on the winning track as she gets a pretty big victory over Lyra Valkyria. Sol Ruka defeats Naomi. We have a steel cage match in the co-main event with Lola Bice defeating Michelle McCool. And in our main event, we have Nia Jax defeating Charlotte Flair. Alright, it's that time. It's Sunday night. It's NXT New Year's Evil. Let's go. Let's do a little rundown. We should have 6 matches here. The women's titles kicking things off with Blair versus Gigi. We have a 6 superstar tag match with... Hold up, what is this? Duke and Oro? Andre chasing on... I don't know what this is. This looks all messed up. Alright, anyways. Is that even for the tag titles, or... I don't even know what's going on here. But anyways, the women's North American title, we have Lash Legend defending against Fallon Henley. We have the Heritage Championship on the line, and a ladder match with Jack Cartwheel, Nathan Frazer, Wolfgang, Ridge Holland, Damian Kemp, and Gringo Loco, our champion. We have the NXT International title on the line with Butch versus Tyler Bate. And in our main event, the men's triple threat steel cage titles on the line with Dijak versus Alexis versus Ethan Page. I think this was supposed to be for the male titles. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to the action. Kicking things off, we have Gigi retaining her title as she defeats Blair Davenport. This tag blunder here, we have Oro and Duke Hudson picking up the victory. This match here, the Women's North American title, we have Lash Legend retaining over Fallon Henley. 6 superstar ladder for the Heritage title, Jack Cartwheel. His first shot at gold, and he gets it. Big one for him. We have Butch defeating Tyler Bate in Extreme Rules match for the International title. In our main event, we have a new champion. Ethan Page defeats Alexis King and Dijak. Let's check out the news here. We have 2 new champions. We have Jack Cartwheel, the new Heritage champion. We have Ethan Page. He once again gets back that NXT title. Alright, so let's move on to our next show. This is a week leading into the Rumble. We have kicking things off. Bobby Lashley defeats Rey Mysterio Jr. Baron Corbin defeats Andrade. Eric gets a victory over Tonga Loa. Carmelo Hayes defeats Karrion Kross. 6 superstar triple threat tornado tag. Priest and Finn get the victory over Sabin and Shelley and Prince and Kit. We have Roman defeating Drew McIntyre in a brawl. Kevin Owens defeats Gunther. Cody Rhodes with a victory over The Rock. In our main event with the world title on the line, Randy Orton retains over Seth Rollins. Wow, big title match leading to the PLE. Alright, we are here at NXT. We have Big Bronson Reed over Dijak, our former champion. Trick Williams defeats Ova. Fallon Henley with a victory over Indy. We have a 4-way match with Tyler Bate getting back on the winning track, picking up a victory over Joe Gacy, Axiom, and Dempsey. 6 superstar triple threat tornado tag. They love to have these. We have Dar and Oro getting the victory over Brooks and Briggs and D'Angelo and Stacks. We have Wesley defeating Damian Kemp. Tegan Knox defeats Lash Legend. Ethan Page gets a victory over Dragon Lee. In our main event for the international title, Butch retains and defeats Blake Christian. Cool to see Christian getting a shot, but came up short. Alright, SmackDown time. Fatal 4-way match with Trish Stratus getting the victory over Michelle McCool, Maurice, and Lita. Alexa Bliss defeats Zelina Vega. Maxine Dupree gets a win over Mighty Molly. Scarlett gets a victory over Zoe Stark. Tiffany Stratton with a victory over Ivy Nile. Beth Phoenix defeats Elektra Lopez. We have a steel cage match with Rhea Ripley defeating Lyra Valkyria. Nia Jax. She gets another victory over the former champ, Charlotte Flair. And we have a one-on-one steel cage match to main event. Raquel Rodriguez defends her title successfully against Becky Lynch. Alright, you know what time it is now. It's the big one. It's the Royal Rumble. Let's see what we got here. The U.S. title is on the line. Bobby Lashley versus The Miz. The IC title is on the line in a triple threat match with Karrion Kross versus Nakamura versus Corbin. Divas titles on the line with Lola Vice versus Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla, the Divas title, that'd be great. The Women's United States Champion, the Falls Count Anywhere, Tiffany Stratton versus Ivy Nile. Then we have the Men's Royal Rumble, followed by the tag titles on the line with hashtag DIY versus Finn and Balor, Finn and Damian. The women's tag titles are on the line with Bianca and Jade versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. The men's world titles on the line in a special guest referee match with Randy Orton versus AJ Styles and his OC bros, a special guest referee, so look out for that. The women's world titles on the line. We have Raquel versus Nia versus Becky versus Rhea. That's a big match. Followed to main event things our Women's Royal Rumble. Kicking things off, Bobby Lashley retains and defeats The Miz. He is still our United States champion. Karrion Kross in a triple threat match retains and defeats Nakamura and Corbin. Lola Vice retains her title and defeats Valhalla, so the Divas title will not be coming home to the War Raiders. Another successful retain. Tiffany Stratton defeats Ivy Nile in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh my god. That can't be true. Is that Kit Wilson? He won the Men's Royal Rumble? Are you serious? He's getting a shot at the men's title? Oh, Lord. Just can't be. Alright, guys, you seen it here first. This is our, this guy here is going to be fighting for the world title at Mania. Anyways, to keep things going, Gargano and Ciampa retain over Finn and Damian. That just blows my mind. That's wild. Another successful retain, we have Bianca and Jade retaining over Asuka and Kairi. Man, no titles dropping tonight. Randy Orton defeats AJ Styles, even with his buddy as special guest referee. Our co-main event. Oh, we have a new women's title. Rhea Ripley's bringing the gold back home as she defeats Becky Lynch, Nia, and Raquel. Oh, let's see who's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Trish Stratus, the vet. She wants one more shot. This is her final shot. This could be her final shot ever at getting the women's strap. That's huge. So let's go to our news here. So yeah, our big news, Elton Prince. He could be our new world heavyweight champion. Yeah, they didn't want to give props to the women. Huh. Yeah, they should have given props to Trish, but yeah, big rumble. Wow, that's crazy. Elton Prince could be our new Chuck. He could end season 1. We could see him ending season 1 as our champion. So, alright, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Our next episode is gonna be a little bit of a longer one. We're gonna do, we got NXT No Mercy, ending things in February, but a week before that, we got the Clash at the Castle. And then we're going to get through March because we don't have a PLE. So our next episode is going to be a little bit longer. We'll get through February and March. And then our final episode will be NXT Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. So yeah, 2 more big episodes to go before season 1 is done. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. So yeah, this week, I plan on dropping these next 3 episodes. We're going to get through season 1 this week. And then we could be on to season 2. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe, man. Anything helps. Comments. I'm all for hearing what you guys have to say. What do you want to see change in season 2? Let me ask you guys that question. Is there anything you want to add? Any wrestlers I should add? Anyone I should split up? Because we're going to have some people leaving and we're going to have some people coming in. That's definitely for sure. Should we change up the brands? Should we do a little redesign and with Raw, SmackDown, and NXT? Or should we get rid of one of them? I don't know, man. You guys let me know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day or night, and I'm out.